Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook. I'm here to review the latest episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, entitled Back to the Finale, Part 2. It picks up right where the previous episode left off, which was with Sarah knocking Bishop out. So in the beginning of this episode, he gets up and he reiterates to her that she's a clone. We flash over to John's house, I guess, or the Wave Rider. Was the Wave Rider? Yes, the Wave Rider, where Ava is clearly devastated. She's watching the video of Sarah saying that she's going to propose over and over again. Everyone is sad because they think that Sarah is dead. Mick and his alien friend emerge post-coitus from the capsule they were hiding in, and with their pursuers gone, they resume trying to find Sarah. Meanwhile, Bishop initiates a new self-clone because Sarah damaged him when she hit him, and he tries to sell Sarah on his plan for her, which she rejects, and she gets sent to the incinerator because he's just going to print another one. So it looks like she's really a clone. Like, I can't believe they really did it. I thought it was just going to turn out to be a ruse and that the clone was the body on the slab and the Sarah was still Sarah, but I guess not. So the next thing we see is Z's brother goes back in time to stop Sarah from even being abducted, even though he shouldn't. And the team shows up to help him, even though they shouldn't. It, of course, doesn't go well at first. Sarah won't leave until she proposes to Ava, and they can't really tell her what's going on, or at least they feel like they can't. So she doesn't leave with them right away. Mick and Sarah end up, the other Sarah, the original Sarah, end up meeting up, well, the Sarah clone, I should say, end up meeting up on the planet. Gary is there, and the Avas plan with them to take Bishop down, to take down his operation, to blow up his generators, I guess. Back on Earth, in the past, John and Z try to get Sarah to hurry up and propose to Ava so that they can get her away from the site where she's going to be abducted. John thinks that resetting time in this way will put his powers back on. I'm not really sure why he thinks that, but that's kind of why he's willing to mess with the timeline in this way. But soon Ava shows up and realizes that they're trying to change the past, and she orders them to stop doing it. Sarah, who has, again, like I say, escaped and is working with the Ava clones and Gary, goes about blowing up the generators or whatever it is. She realizes that she has instant healing when she accidentally cuts herself. So she realizes, yes, she is a clone, or at least that Bishop did something to her. So she goes to confront him, and he says, yeah, you're a hybrid. That's why you heal quickly. And she tries to re-clone herself without the alien hybrid part. While this is happening, we see her like grow a memory of Z's brother trying to warn her that she's going to be abducted, meaning that when he went back in time and warned Sarah about being abducted, Sarah made a memory of it, which somehow showed up in her clone, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I don't know why they wrote that in. It just doesn't make any sense. The clone would not get that memory because it isn't the clone that forms the memory in the past. So that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, they did that. Mick kills the Bishop clone, and he ends up in the system and tries to upload himself to the server or whatever so that he can reform anywhere he wants. Sarah, of course, wants to stop him, but she can't blow up the generators, which she stopped doing when she left to confront Bishop, because it would end her clone without the alien hybrid, which she wants to go back to Earth in her place. She wants that clone to go back to Sarah's life in her place because it's not a hybrid and it wouldn't be dangerous to the crew, etc. But she ends up allowing the generators to be blown in order to prevent Bishop from continuing on. So we're stuck with the alien hybrid version of Sarah going forward, which again blows my mind. I can't believe they did that. Anyway, it turns out that the alien ship is gone. So Sarah, Gary, and Mick come under attack by the aliens on the planet. But the alien that had taken the alien ship comes back, and she ends up fighting with them, only to disappear, and then the team leaves without her. Sarah reunites with everyone and proposes to Ava, who of course tearfully accepts, which is cool. So that eventually does happening. Again, I don't know why they're doing this thing where Sarah is a clone now and a hybrid to boot, and it'll be weird to see what they're going to do with it. I don't know. I don't know. This show, again, it's something to watch. I like the Sarah Lance character. I like the Mick character. I like the Constantine character, but he doesn't have his magic, so I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But I continue to watch and I continue to do reviews, so I will be back with a review of the next episode as usual. Until then, I take my leave and say, as usual, peace and long life.